Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss. Oh boy. Oh, damn. Look at this cute place. Stepping in Sanders' home, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him. Okay, is this a baby with a beard? Pretty sure that baby has a beard. Chicken statue, that seems fitting. That's a really pretty view. Nice fire. It's meant to pair with something spicy. Or something crispy? Both, perhaps? That sounds like his chicken. Now you've got him right where you want him. Should you reveal your new creation to him, or keep it a secret just for you? I feel like we should reveal it. You decide that you're as ready as you'll ever be to share your original cooking with Colonel Sanders. Before you can talk yourself out of it, you decide to dive in head first. You reach into your lunch bag for the special dish you've been keeping on ice all day. I present to you my original coleslaw. The shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' Lux hideaway. Magnificent! Together you chow down on the creamy slaw until just a spoonful remains in the bowl. Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I'd like to have it around so I can admire it and taste it later and think back to this moment. Please, make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment. Guys, is he gonna come back, like, with less clothes on? Is he gonna make himself more comfortable? Colonel Sanders smiles and scoots close to the fireplace. Oh. It's warm by the fire. Why don't you come a little closer? Suddenly, everything feels like it's moving too fast. Final exams are tomorrow. You should be thinking about what you're gonna cook. No, girl. You good. I should be home studying. Overwhelmed. What? You take off the jacket and run for the door. But the thought of leaving Colonel... Why are we calling him Colonel? The thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you pause. You stop yourself. Good. Colonel? Yes, Vic? I honestly think this might be the beginning of something wonderful. I think you're right. We should take things slow. Bitch! No. You talk late into the night and drift off into a slumber. Oh, this is worse than you preparing. Like, I mean, I get that this is helpful for your emotional connection, but it's neither of the things you had originally planned to do. He's waiting to ask you an important question. So, would you say that we're the perfect match? How presumptuous. My cuisine and your taste buds, that is. You got us. Okay. That's the other problem here. How young is this kid? Long story short, he took me to his favorite shush house. Wait, what's a shush house? But things quickly spiraled out of control. Did she just say shush house as if that's a thing people just say? What is that even referring to? School. Vic, how's that hand feeling? I'm sure you'll be back in fighting form by this afternoon. Aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday I almost broke a nail winning so hard. Whoa, that's that book? Why not what's that book? Looks like bad news. I think that might be a typo, I don't know. It's just something I found lying around. It would appear to be some sort of grimoire, but I don't really believe in that magic stuff. I don't know what grimoire is. A grimoire? Like a book of spells? I guess that's what it means. I could use the spell right here that says it will erase anyone I choose from all of my memories. If I scrub out Colonel Sanders, it would probably help me focus better on the upcoming final exam. That sounds like a bad idea. You've got a memory erasing spell sitting right in front of you, and a pretty good excuse to try it out. It is not a good excuse, girl. No, don't do it. Take your friend's advice. You take your friend's advice and put the book away. It's almost time for class. Sprinkles turns feral and runs to the window of the classroom. He begins barking uncontrollably at the squirrel outside. This is why dogs are not professors. There's a reason we don't do this. Terrence! I told you never to come back here! Terrence, I will destroy you! Terrence! I love that it is named Terrence. That's the best name for a squirrel that I've ever heard. Sprinkles is barking ferociously, drool flying off of his face. The squirrel looks over, but doesn't say anything back. You wonder, is that even a talking squirrel? Who named him Terrence? Yeah, exactly. You'd better not show your chubby cheeks around here ever again. After Sprinkles is satisfied that his presence has been felt not only by Terrence, but by any other squirrel in hearing distance, he returns to his professorial tone. But I miss you! Aww. We went on one date, Pop, and how can you miss me when I'm right here? Pop's voice quivers as he pleads his case to Miriam. Every time I blink, you go away again. I didn't just get in trouble. I got yelled at by Pop's mother, who blames me for getting him banned from every museum we set foot in. Oh, so that's what you meant by shush house. But we mustn't be distracted from what lies ahead. The final competition showdown challenge exam. Trademark. Why is it trademark? I'm still working on the title. No, you're not. You trademarked it. But I think you get it. I know that you know this, but I'm gonna say it out loud. You don't need anyone. You don't need no man. The intensity in the room starts at full 10 out of 10 with a frenzy of action. Everyone is calling out really cool special cooking moves as they prepare their food. Wow, this is getting serious. Why do you have to call out moves? And what moves would you call out? Self-destruct. Von quickly unplugs. Wait. Clank was plugged in? How? How do you... He, like, rolls around. How is he plugged in? He gets to school. They talked about how he has to, like, roll himself to school. I don't understand. Von quickly unplugs Clank and rolls him out the back door of the arena. Miriam tosses a handful of spices directly into your boiling noodles. I don't know how I feel about that. It's the secret ingredient. However, she doesn't know that you lied and the ingredient was made up. And where in the world did she get Eye of Newt from? That's right, because we lied about the... Oh god, Miriam. The boiling pot explodes, sending Miriam flying backwards. The watering noodles begin to swirl in the air, bubbling up into a dark cloud that thickens and congeals before your very eyes. Oh god! Spork monster! It is I, Steve, the spork monster. We made a spork monster? Steve? Wait, what happened to Borko? You're not here to battle me, are you? We spork monsters are many. I think Borko had the day off, but you have conjured Steve, and I hate to battle, so I'd say you're doing pretty alright. How did we get sentient mashed potatoes out of a thing of noodles? Steve the spork monster notices that you've got the grimoire stashed beneath your cooking station. I see what you're up to. Crisscrossed some magical items and accidentally summoned me, huh? Ha, yeah, you guessed it, sorta. If you're here, would you mind tossing some fresh noodles into a pot of salted water? Yeah, put him to work. And there's obviously no rules about a magical spork monster helping you cook. I'd love to. I've always wanted to be a top chef, actually. You know, when I was just a little spork pup back in the old country. You can feel the spork monster winding up to tell a very long and involved story. You don't know exactly where they came from, but it seems like it was probably lonely there. It does. It kind of does. Actually, you know what? Maybe you should watch from the stands. I really need to focus on this competition. You toss a serious stare at Steve, and he takes the hint. Having suffered this huge setback, you don't know how you could ever win. Give up and drop out, or summon extra power from deep within. Of course I want to summon the power. I can do this. I have what it takes. I came here to win. Your hair turns mac and cheese orange as culinary energy flows through your body. It's an interesting visual. Okay. We don't even know what we look like. And to levitate off the ground. Energy courses through your body. You know that with this power, you can do anything. Except turn back time, which would be super useful because while you were powering up, your chicken pot pie overcooked in the oven and can't be served. No! But don't worry, Vic. You may have suffered some setbacks, but it's not all lost. Impressed with your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decides that you have earned his support. I've been watching you today, and I must say, I'm truly impressed. You've been thinking on your feet, rolling with the punches. He steps up to your station and stands right beside you. I'm here to help. All you've managed to make is mac and cheese, and the time is almost up, so you're gonna need it. But Colonel Sanders, what about the test? What will happen to you? What about the rules? Following the rules has never really been my thing. I follow my heart. What? Guy. I thought they were gonna say hunk. Colonel Sanders unfolds a delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious fried chicken tenders you've ever laid your eyes on. Wait, so he brought over his chicken tenders? And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations can have surprising effects that surpass their individual efforts. Oh, so I see what's happening here. She made the mac and cheese. He's gonna make the chicken. They're gonna combine it. And now we have pretty much all of the things on the KFC menu, right? Are you suggesting if we combine forces, we can form the perfect food union? Miriam, please step forward. Now, describe your dish. I've made tender udon noodles in a savory soup. Oh, that's what I want so bad. My word, it's so delicate. Is that a teeny tiny Naruto maki? I spy floating around in this itty bitty bowl. Itsy bitsy bowl. Yes, chef. Please call me Sprinkles. Chef is my father's name. Yes, Sprinkles, and some green tea made from baby tea leaves that I picked myself. Sprinkles carefully sniffs around the dish before opening his mouth and letting just the tip of his pink dog tongue dip into the bowl. Sublime! Would anyone else like a taste? You just stuck your tongue in it. No. Oh, come on. I'm not one of those dogs who doesn't floss. I even have a really cute electric toothbrush for dogs. Fine, I'll enjoy it all myself. And in a flash, the entire meal has been devoured. Not that it took much. It was less than a thimble's worth of soup. A+. Rarely do I taste a dish with as much love poured into it. Von, you're up. Now describe your dish. I made uni over smooth egg custard in an axe-hewn urchin's shell topped with caviar. Did you skewer one type of urchin with spines from a second, different colored type of urchin? Yes, Sprinkles. A bit much, don't you think? A bit much is kind of my brand. Doesn't it look cool? Sprinkles leans in to sniff the uni, but he can't get his nose close on account of all the spikes. He begins to paw at it erratically, causing the custard to slosh around. Woof woof! Please be gentle with my— oh, wait. Please be gentle with my cuisine. Grrr. Finally, Sprinkles goes all in, tongue first, but he can't get past all the needles. He reels back, his tongue is poked and prodded. Youch! My tongue! The professor appears to be having an allergic reaction to the sting. Oh no! I can't. Fifth? I keep poking my tongue. Next student, Ashley! It's time to step up. Now describe your dish. I made orange blossom, Turkish delight, and a light rosewater syrup topped with a French meringue and connected by sugar glass. That actually doesn't sound too bad. Indeed, it's quite delightful. However, I'd ask that you please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it in any way. It's very fragile and meant to be a display piece. What? Why would you make a display piece? Don't eat the food at a cooking school? Got toast in your ears or something, Vic? I told you, it's a display piece. Ashley, I must say it is beautiful. However, this is a cooking competition at a cooking school. Yeah, which is why I cooked it, and I did an extremely good job of cooking it too. I didn't realize we were having an eating exam. If I wanted to be judged on eating, I'd go to the College of Eating School for the Hungry. Ooh, I want to go there. I suppose you could smell it if you absolutely insisted, but don't breathe too hard, you might disrupt the sugar spiral. If the food cannot be eaten, it cannot be judged. You are disqualified. Rage overtakes Ashley, and she finally cannot keep her two-faced routine up. You wouldn't know high-end cuisine if it cooked you. And with that, Ashley storms off to rededicate herself to being the best, but this time without being shackled by trying to be fake nice. You and Colonel Sanders, the final cooks, step up together. 2 chefs. What began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese, oh my god, it looks so good, has become something else. He examines it closely, sniffing and eyeing the bowl. That looks so good. Uh-oh, I don't have a good feeling about this. From somewhere in the room, a literal drum roll plays. Just when I thought I've seen everything in the kitchen, you give me this thing, and completely blow me away. In my 49 dog years of life, I've never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced. Wait, 49 dog years. So he's 7? It's so delicious, in fact, that everyone passes the class. You pass, and you pass, and you get a pass, and you get a pass, and you get a pass. Now that the school year is complete and everyone has graduated, the students return for one last assignment, to get their groove on. The cafeteria has been completely redecorated in order to serve as the site of the school's graduation dance. DJ Dog's in the house! Oh, oh, oh! You knew that Sprinkles was a master chef, but also a world-renowned turntablist? Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks? The red carpet rolls out across the floor of the ballroom. It's like a Hollywood movie premiere. Who could command such an entrance? Gee, I wonder. It's Pop! He arrived late to the dance, but apparently for a good reason. Walking the carpet, you see perched atop his dirty chef's hat. A crown? Welcome back, Pop. I know you weren't able to complete the final exam and accept your diploma, so we had it mailed directly to your father. We figured it was the least we could do for the school's dean. That's why, because his daddy is the dean. And we get a new wing on the school, not to mention the honor of educating the son of Chancellor such and such. That's a good name, such and such. Miriam, will you be my Lady King? Lady King. Finally, Colonel Sanders arrives. Oh, there's the signature rose petals. Howdy, classmates. Oh, dang! Colonel Sanders be looking like a snack. Just like the first day you met him, he has come prepared to feed the entire class. However, it's not enough to just give them a bucket of chicken. This time it's a full meal. All of the things that we've talked about, or that we've seen in the game. I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in the history of chicken and man by not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken. The end? What? No, it's not the end. As everyone feasts on their delicious cooking dinner, Colonel Sanders finds you sitting off the edge of the dance floor. Yeah, we need to get with this dude. Vic, what are you doing sitting all alone? Oh, you know, just waiting for the right person to ask me to dance. Hint, hint. I wonder, might you tell me, what are the qualities that you expect to find in such a lucky person? Off the top of my head, I don't know. A spicy musk, a tidy goatee, and a degree from the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, just to name a few. It truly is my lucky day. Would you dance with me? Yes, I would love to. As you glide across the dance floor, hand in hand with Colonel Sanders, the future stretches out in front of you. And once my 100th franchise is up and running, I'll be ready to take a day off, and I'll be so glad to spend it together with you, Vic. Aww. How sweet. We'll work together and play together. Play together. Colonel Sanders stops dead in his tracks. Work together? Well, I think this is something I'll need to do by myself. Oh, so he's gonna steal our mashed potatoes idea and our mac and cheese idea, and then he's gonna kick us out? But who will help you run your restaurants? I don't believe I need help. Besides, based on your time at school here, do you really think running restaurants is the best path forward? Boy, you is losing brownie points very quickly. Could it be? You found a love connection, but failed to earn Colonel Sanders' respect as a chef. Can you live with only half of him? Will you be able to endure sharing him with his other love? The life of an entrepreneur? No! Bitch, get out of here! You don't like my cooking? I suppose I could enroll at pastry school. Oh, my dear Vic, I'm sure that you'll find your place eventually. Boy! Get the fuck out of here! And along the way, you'll have me by your side. The end. I am not happy with this ending. Wait, did KFC actually make this? KFC presents. Okay, so that was totally made by KFC. I am not sponsored by KFC. I promise. I'm a vegetarian. He's riding a salt shaker. Pow, pow,